Thanks, Barkeep. You know, I was always wondering about something. How do some people get lucky with friends and good looks, while others are stuck in an unfortunate mire of despair? Is it really the luck of the die? Or is there more to that? Maybe there's something about us that isn't all about attributes or skills that make us unique. Maybe we just have some kind of trait. Welcome to GURPS Protocol. Today we're going to talk about traits, and these are what makes your characters unique. Even your attributes are marked here as either advantage or disadvantage. Advantages are like the best act in a talent show that you aren't allowed to be in. Think of them like feats from D20 systems. They let your characters do cool stuff like amphibious or have friends. Your DM may have specific limits if they're exotic or supernatural. Disadvantages are like everyone's complaints at your intervention. These are problems in your character's life that they have to deal with, like amnesia, alcoholism, being ugly, having chronic depression. Honestly, anything you could read as a side effects on the side of a pill bottle is what your character could get. You're probably saying, why would I actively take disadvantages? And that is fair. Disadvantages is just a chapter book of everything you feel is wrong with your life, but there's something that it does give you: points. That's right, this is the place that earning back all those points you spent learning psionics. In fact, if left unchecked, you could be a hobbled mess of a problem. That's why it's a good rule of thumb for the GM to put a hard limit on points that you could get back. A good average is about 50% of the starting total points. For some mental disadvantages, you could roll self-control to prevent some of them from affecting you. Other than that, you could buy off some of your disadvantages. Perks and quirks act like advantages and disadvantages, but way smaller. They're all for only 1 point each, and they're just for a little bit of flavor, just to get some points out of disadvantage limit. Modifiers change the rules of traits and get some unique outcomes. A lot of them are just improvements on innate attack advantage, but there's still a lot of other options. For example, you could take invisibility for 40 points, but add limited use for 3 times per day and cost fatigue of 2 fatigue points to activate it. Now invisibility is only 16 points to take. Modifiers are great for making unique attacks, from Dragon's Breath to Poison Fang. Before I go, there's one last thing I want to go over: meta traits. Base set 262. These are trait sets that make new non-human creatures. All of GURPS uses humans as a base design, but everything with the right advantage and disadvantage can become something else. For example,
Our Lord and Savior Lightning McQueen
would be a ground vehicle morphology meta trait that has horizontal, -10, no legs, wheeled, -20, no manipulators, -50, and numb, -20, for a total of 100 points reduction. While this doesn't completely design
Our Lord and Savior Lightning McQueen,
it does lay down the basic traits to being a car. You are free to be flexible with the meta traits as long as the GM agrees, as there are only guidelines for what should be taken. Go out there and create the best self-defeatist superhero out there. If you like my videos, please subscribe and please like as well. If you're interested, I have a Discord server now available. Link is in the description below. Thanks for watching.